Hello, ladies and gents. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm bringing you a movie starred by Denzel Washington called Safe House. The news story behind Safe House is that in 2012 it was apparently one of the best action movies that had been released. Yet, a journalist from The Guardian mentioned that the movie was dumb, boring, with, I quote, the IQ level that remains crassly low, right? So what's interesting is that regarding the last statement, if you expect an intellectually engaging movie from the US that is an action movie, then you're probably in front of your TV in the wrong spot. But that said, anyways, today we're talking about clients, their promise, and the fact that yet in spite of their promise, they flake, they disappear, they are gone.
So she's left.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to check in that you're all right and everything.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, good. Good. You to finish a drink. If you want dessert, you can have a dessert.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
That's all good.
So clients can disappear without notice. In the scene that I've chosen, you've got Ryan Reynolds, who's a CIA agent, looking after Denzel Washington, who has allegedly committed a murder and is handcuffed. I just want you to pay attention to the action so that you'll understand the rest of the breakdown. Let's go. Okay, guys, so imagine that Reynolds is the seller and Denzel the client, okay? You guys have had a long-term business relationship. You've had countless conversations over the phone, countless conversations face-to-face. You know there's a need as a seller, but then Denzel, the client, decides to turn around and this happens.
Help! Help! He's trying to kidnap me! He's trying to kidnap me! Help! Help! He's got a gun!
That's a policeman! That's a policeman! That's undercover!
He's got a gun! He's got a gun right there! He's got a gun!
I'm undercover! No, I'm undercover! I'm undercover! Calm down, sir! Everybody calm down! Just calm down! Go! Get down! Get down!
So this situation doesn't add up because you treated your client like royalty, right? You managed to identify a need. You studied the proposal. You know that he or her needs your product, yeah? And you spend so much time not only studying the need, but also caring about him or her. The thing is, the reality is that even if the client ends up in a product, he would actually be in deep trouble. Deep trouble. So, as the client betrayed you, sounds like it. What if you had done things to make sure that you would have known early whether this relationship was about to have a happy ending? So in the credit section, we're going to see several events and understand who is the actor to establish who's in control, actually, right? And when you start off, client's mood. Well, if a client has refused the deal because they were not in a good mood, then although you can help, it's mainly the fault of the client, right? Knowing preferences. If a client prefers a color or another product just because of how they feel, then again, it's maybe on them, definitely. But when it comes to, for instance, knowing the deadlines, yeah, if a client tells you that they need to be making a decision by a specific deadline, then if you don't respect it, obviously it's your fault. If your product comes in to solve and fix a problem, well, you better be knowing it inside out so that you can understand what value your product is. Again, that's on your side. Knowing who signs the contract, kind of, if it's obviously a small transaction where you just need a credit card or debit card details, obviously is the person who's making it. But otherwise, if it's a large organization, you want to know who is in charge. Again, knowing the competition, just ask the person or understand who provides the kind of product you do, right? Again, it's something that is within your control. Knowing procedures to get to a decision. Again, larger organization, you can map this out for a smaller one as well. Knowing the client, well, you've had the interactions, so you'd better have been able to establish what kind of person he is and what are the aspirations. Be a nice person. Again, that's something within your control. Okay, ask. Again, it's your job, right? So guys, go for the movie. It's excellent, and I will advise you to make sure not to lose sight of the fugitive the very same way you would not lose sight of your client. See ya, yo.